Okay, we'll have this case study. Meron dito si Miss F. F kasi meron siyang personal issue of having that fear of abandonment and rejection. And this other person, tatawagin natin si Miss P, kasi nga ay meron siyang positive attitude towards life. So, gano'n na lang. Itong si Miss F ay meron siyang fear of abandonment and rejection. To cope, kasi araw-araw ka may takot na baka mamaya, ang hanap ng iba yung partner ko, baka ma-realize ng partner ko, hindi ako karapat-dapat sa kanya, baka mamulat na lang siya isang araw na hindi pala ako deserve niya. Kasi yun yung issue niya eh. So the tendency, magsi-self-sabotage siya. Ang mangyayari, constant thinking that way para ma-cope niya, hindi niya maramdaman yung pain of abandonment and rejection, papangunahan niya na. May tendency na mag-monkey branching siya. Monkey branching is having that multiple relationship. So kasi nga may takot siya of fear and rejection, wala pa nga, pinangunahan niya na, hindi pa nga sila naghiwalay, hindi pa nga sila nagkaroon ng problema, pinangunahan niya na may lumandi sa kanyang isa, ayun. May lumanding isa, ayun. Kasi may takot siya eh. So yun yung magiging coping mechanism niya. That is Miss F. Si Miss P, having this positive, alam niya sa sarili niya na the moment pumasok siya sa isang relasyon, alam niya kung anong nire-risk niya. Alam niya kung anong mga consequences. Anggap niya na kung sino at kung ano man yung taong minahal niya, tatanggapin niya ito ng buong buo. She will try or he will try to work out, ilaban ang relasyon till the end. Having that thinking, having that acceptance na there are lots of possibilities that will happen in the future if that relationship will not be nurtured. And the moment na mag-fail yung relationship niya, willing siya to embrace. Willing siya to embrace the pain. Willing siya to acknowledge kung saan both nagkamali somehow. Kasi nare-realize niya sa sarili niya, it always takes two to tango. And no one is perfect. Kaya hindi mo pwedeng i-blame sa isa lang ang failure ng isang relationship. So, tanggap niya yon. He will have that check and balance and evaluate kung saan siya nagkamali and accept that failure as a stepping stone for him or her to have that growth for self-improvement. And realize sa sarili mo na everything happens for a reason. Na kung hindi man kayo nag-workout, maybe he or she is not the right person for you, and maybe God has prepared someone for you. Both are painful process. Actually, sa dalawang sitwasyon natin, wala doon ang hindi ka makakaranas ng hindi ka masaktan. Miss F, sa tingin mo, hindi niya aanihin yung ginagawa niya? Hindi mo matatakasan. It's a matter of choice. Wala tayong matatakasan sa buhay. Lahat pagdadaanan natin, ang sakit, ang lungkot, lahat ng yun is part of the process. Most likely, sino sa kanila ang madoom? Kayo nang magsabi. Sino sa kanila ang will have just that cycle? Will have just that cycle of pain na if that continue, eto tingnan nyo ha, if the case of Miss F, hindi niya na proseso yung issues niya, ang mangyayari sa kanya, iikot lang, magiging cycle lang yung relationship niya. And, mamalayan niya na lang, he or she was stuck to the situation forever unless he or she will realize na kailangan niyang putulin sa cycle na yun. Magkailangan siyang i-grow sa sarili niya para maayos niya ang cycle ng buhay niya. See the difference? The bottom line here is resolve your issue first within yourself before going into a relationship. Kasi having a relationship, risking in love again, comes with responsibility. Being faithful, being loyal, is a responsibility to your partner. Whatever your decision, whatever your choice, there will always be consequences along with it. It's your choice to be a positive person. It's your choice to deal with your own issues and try to grow as a person for you to attract a healthy person the same way. You cannot always give what you don't have. Bye-bye mga beshi. Hope you gain another insight of awareness from my bits of inspiration.